joints right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your isn't right. Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, just that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and to spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for fun. They mash for hours, hooker baths, not showers. Bright and early, down and dirty for the cash and power. They gotta get the cash, the towers, and reach it all to a pimp. In my position, I'm all but exempt. These bras not wimps, I'm like them renegade bitches. BFFs with tricks but never getting paid riches. Grenade bitches, they dynamite, blowing up on the pimpin' and missing when the time is right. But when they life gets strife, they see pimpin' shining bright, but they action is life without. Bitch, one strike, you out. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. See, that's the difference nigga. The pimpin' mashing for these riches nigga. Nothing like you master magician niggas. Smoking mirrors with your game, hella extras to reflect the opposite appearance of a lame. Bitches coming from y'all, I can't rock with those. Tender-footed and rooted in them doctor shows. Soft shoe rituals, minute residuals. Papers on life support, your loots and critical. Something I learned about when running my earn route and working with turnouts is murdering burnouts. Cause knocking one of you niggas for a scarred bitch, that's knocking one of you niggas for some garbage. I'm heartless regardless, empty with sympathy, but banked up to the max with pimpathy. No remedy for me, I'm like this. My life is vice grip, synced in permanent ink. You can't rewrite this. My blood type is P positive, beautifully deposited with a lot of it. I'm popping this shit, and when I pop it so hard I make a trapping ass bad bitch wanna hoe hard. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Come on pimpin' man, pop that shit. Show these sucker niggas they can't stop that shit. Let these hookers know if they wanna cop that shit. Treat the bag like it's hot, bitch, and drop that shit. And to you hoes, if you ever took a loss, bitch, show these bitches how to bounce back like a boss, bitch. Let them know that the best way to floss, bitch, is reach that paper to some pimpin' hoe and toss it. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. One of them joints right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your isn't right. Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, just that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and to spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for fun. Yeah, what's happening with y'all, man?
But getting back to this game that I never left.
That we never left. You dig? Appreciate y'all for tuning in and tapping in with a pimp, man. Y'all already know what it is around here, man. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button, that icon that look like that right there, you dig? Yeah, man, we're going to chop some good game today, man. I know because y'all seen the roast yesterday, y'all probably think this is going to be another roast session, but this is a game session. Might be a little bit of roasting in there, here and there. You know, Pimp can't predict it, but one thing I can predict is that there will be game filled throughout this live, you dig? Hopefully game that somebody can utilize and avoid, you know, unnecessary pitfalls and drama in their life, you dig? But, hold on, let me not forget about my IG family. Okay. We in there on IG now as well. So y'all already know, man, my first order of business. Gots to hydrate my game, put some love in my body. That's funny. Hey, you know, Mac Honky gave me the biggest compliment yesterday, man. He said that my hairline is painted on. I didn't even know that my shit looked that good. I know my hairline is cool. It's fresh. I didn't know it looked painted on, though. You know what I mean? I took that as a compliment from Mac Honky. He said that a few times, you know? So appreciate you, Mac Honky. You know what I mean? For giving me a good compliment, man. Let's give Mac Honky a round of applause. You did? Yeah. Cheers to the game. Yes, it's going to be another good one, man. Another good one, man. Okay, I see everybody in IG tapping in. Fine Wine, my partner. Excuse my fly. What's up with it? 562 Ramirez. I see you, man. Saludos. You crazy, Juan. Hey, I'm just saying, he complimented my hairline, man. I thought that was cool. You know, I knew my hairline was cool. You know what I mean? I work with what God gave me, man. I don't use no artificial, you know, Pimp don't put accessories on himself like that. You know what I mean? I don't you ain't gonna see me with the toupee. I ain't gonna never put a toupee on. Y'all gonna see me with a bald head before I wear a toupee. Like if my shit get to looking too crazy, like if my hairline get back here or something like that, or I get back here with the George Jefferson or something like that, y'all gonna see Freeze either with the bald head or I'm gonna just do the LL Cool J and keep a hat on all the time. You know what I mean? But never gonna wear a toupee. Never gonna have a man weave. Never. You dig? And on that same token, you ain't gonna never see me painting my hairline in. You ain't gonna see me with the painted beard like a lot of cats be having. You know what I mean? I ain't, you know, I'm old school, man. I don't arch my eyebrows, none of that type of shit. You know, when I get my manicure, which I'm due for one right now, excuse my fingers and my fingernails, but when I get my manicure, Pimp ain't putting no nail polish on. Just give me the shiny buff, you dig, and I'm good. Yeah, Pimp ain't with all the but no knock to anybody else. You know, to each their own. I'm just speaking for myself. And I don't get down with any of that type of stuff, you dig? So yeah, man, my hairline is cool and natural, you dig, but it ain't painted on. But Mac Honky said my hairline was painted on, man. Do my hairline look painted on? Matter of fact, I'm gonna start a poll. Hold on. I'm gonna start a poll so we can see what y'all think. Where's it at? Where's the Okay, here we go. Let me see. Oop. Okay, so I just started a poll, man. If you think my hairline is painted on, you know, you can vote yes. If you think my hairline is painted on, you can vote. I mean, if you don't think my hairline is painted on, you can vote no. But, you know, I ain't going to have, my feelings ain't going to be hurt if like 75% of y'all say that my hairline is painted on. I'm, you know, I got thick skin, man. So, you know, I ain't going to be mad at y'all if y'all get to roasting my hairline. It's cool. You know what I mean? I roast people all the time. You know, sometimes it got to come back. You know, you reap what you sow. If you get to roasting people all throughout your life, one of these days it's going to come back. You know what I mean? One of them little people that I roasted back in the day might be a big person tomorrow, and they might roast the hell out of me, man. So, I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? Oh, see, it ain't 100%. Some of y'all think my hairline is painted on. Okay. Oh, shit. We got 22% saying yes. Y'all cold-blooded, but you know, ain't no love lost. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? You entitled to your opinion. Or your belief, or whatever you want to believe in, you entitled to that. You dig? So. Nonetheless, it is all good. Now, like I always tell y'all, man, this live is probably not going to be what you expect it to be. Now, this is how I get down, right? You know, because obviously I'm a black man and I come from urban society. I was raised in, you know, the concrete jungle, so to speak. I was raised in a big city. Los Angeles County, specifically Long Beach mostly. And as you can imagine, I've experienced certain degrees of oppression just based simply on the fact that I'm a black man, right? So certain things are near and dear to me. Certain things hit me a certain type of way, right? So that's what shapes my outlook on what I'm about to talk about, right? My experiences and things that I've seen, you know, even before I came of age, things that I seen my uncles go through, things that I seen the police do to my family, things that the police did to me at a very young age. I'm talking like 7 years old, busting into my grandma's house, drawing guns down on us, telling everybody, including us, the kids, put your hands up. My grandma, put your hands up. Police drawing down on all of us, you know what I mean? So this is what shapes my outlook on a lot of things that I speak about, right? So I don't get into all the names of people that are currently fighting cases. I don't get into the names of people who might be under investigation. I don't do all that, right? Because, see, again, I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know what just took place with, you know, people getting caught up in a case all together, right? And if you watch the press conference of that case, the Alphabet Boys said specifically that they were watching the podcast that these individuals were on, and they were taking into account the details that these individuals were speaking about pertaining to cases and things that they were already investigating, right? So if you think about that, you know, that lets you know that these podcasts that these people divulge information on play a role, a significant role in people going down, right? Now, you know, Adam 22, Vlad TV, the individuals in that same cloth, are they responsible for people going down? No. Can you blame them for, the people that have been on their platforms getting caught up? No. Because at the end of the day, these individuals are grown men, or I don't know, might be some grown women that have, had the same fate or whatever. But whatever the case, these are grown individuals who have to be held accountable for their decisions, good or bad or ugly, right? So at the end of the day, these individuals are to blame. But on the same token, you cannot overlook the fact that these people are exploiting us in the worst ways possible. They exploiting our rappers. They exploiting our entertainers in the worst ways possible. And they've been doing it long enough, specifically Vlad and Adam 22. They've been doing what they're doing long enough to know that when they ask certain questions, these questions provoke incriminating answers, and they know that these incriminating answers can put the individuals giving the answers in a very, very vulnerable position, right? Vlad and Adam 22, both of these men are in their 40s. Vlad is knocking on 50 if he's not already 50. So these are beyond grown men, both of whom have been doing what they're doing well over a decade. So, and they've seen the outcomes for certain individuals that divulge certain information on their platforms. So they know what they're doing. They can't play the ignorant card. They can't play the, I don't know, I didn't know that was going to happen, or I had no clue that, that was possible. They can't play that card no more. Maybe early in the game, they probably could have got away with that, but in 2025, they can't play the ignorant role. They're well aware, right? Especially Vlad, but even Adam 22. Like I said, these individuals, as the title suggests, are the biggest clout dealers, right? So you can liken them to dope dealers of the 80s. That's pretty much what they are, right? Now, there's somebody higher up than them at the top of the food chain, but they're high up on the top of the food. They're high up on the food chain. No different than Freeway Rick, Rayful Edmond, and just different individuals throughout the country that was doing their thing back in the 80s that had the dope game sold up, right? Now, just like a Freeway Rick or a Rayful Edmond, right? They simply had a product available for people to buy, right? So that product was rock cocaine. In 2025, Vlad and Adam 22 have a product for sale. That product just so happens to be Clout. And Clout, even though it's not a substance that you can put your hands on, nonetheless is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than the rock cocaine of the 80s, right? It's a mind-altering substance. Just like rock cocaine alters people's minds and make them do crazy shit, Clout does the same thing. It alters people's minds and makes them do crazy shit. Now, just like in the 80s, can you blame Freeway Rick or Rayful Edmond or Waterhead Bo or a Little D or Felix Mitchell or any of them type of people, Fat Cat from New York, can you blame any of these people for customers using their product and, the effects that it has on those customers who use the product? You can't blame them because, they don't force the customer to buy the product, and they don't control the outcome of using the product, right? They simply make the product available. So you can't blame them for what happens to the customer after they use the product. Some customers, might still be able to function. Some customers get strung all the way out and, go crazy and do crazy shit, lose their mind. But, the dope dealer is not responsible for that. On the same token, a Vlad or an Adam 22, they're not responsible for what the people do with the clout that they provide. They simply make the clout available. Now, what the customer, the client, does with that clout and how what they do with that clout affects their lives, Vlad and Adam 22 are not responsible for that. Right? So this is where the moral thing comes into play. And a lot of y'all don't care about the moral thing. And, I'm not mad at you if you don't. But this the thing. In the 80s, any of those guys who are still living, if you were to ask them what role they think they played in damaging their community, I'm pretty sure they would give you some answers, and I'm pretty sure they would admit that they played a role in damaging their community, right? Even though they didn't put a crack pipe in nobody's hand, and they didn't put a gun to their head and make people smoke it. They didn't put a gun to people's head and make them even buy it, right? But I'm pretty sure that if you were to talk to these guys, they would admit that they played a major role in damaging their community. So on the same token, with a Vlad or an Adam 22, again, they're not putting guns to these guys' heads and making them get on their platforms. And they're not putting guns to these guys' heads and making them say the things that they say that put them in a vulnerable position. But at the same time, they know that they know that they play a role in the damage that's being done by exploiting these individuals, right? Because on one hand, they're not forcing people to do anything, but on the other hand, they're encouraging people to do these things. They're encouraging people to incriminate themselves. And there's no argument when it comes to that. All you got to do is pay attention. That's just like, again, like I said, I'm not going to play any clips on here. We just going to kick game. But I'm going to paint pictures for you, though. But that's just like I seen a clip recently, right, where Adam 22, he was interviewing X4, the youngster from the 40s, right? And he was asking X4 a question. He was like, yeah, man, I heard something about, there's conversation buzzing around about you, being in the shootout with some, he was like asking them details about a shootout. Like Adam 22 was placing X4 in a shootout that supposedly, allegedly recently happened. And he asked X4 about it. Like, basically, yeah, man, I heard you was in the shootout. Like, can you talk about that? Now, what I like about X4 is that he didn't budge. Like, he didn't say anything. He didn't do anything. He just simply stared at Adam. And it made Adam very uncomfortable. He started giving off like a little nervous laugh and everything like that. But just imagine if X4 was naive and was like, oh yeah, cuz, so this what happened, cuz, you know what I mean? We was on such and such street, cuz, and we seen the enemigos and everything like that, you know what I mean? And we hit each other up, man, and then it just went from there, man, you know what I mean? One of them busted on me. His name is Whoopty Whoopty Whoop, and I busted back on him, and, but it is what it is, though, you know what I mean? That's just everyday life in South Central, man. That's just how we get down. What if X4 was like that? You know what I mean? What if he was so strung out on clout to the point where he just started giving details about the situation? It's crazy. But see, like I said, Adam being damn near twice X4's age, he knows what he's doing. Now, if X4 would have gave some incriminating answers to that question, and it would have made an impact on him being locked up for that charge or for that incident, what you think Adam gonna do about it? What's Adam gonna do about it? You know, most likely little to nothing. He might show up to a court date and act like he's concerned, but he's not going to provide that young man with lawyer money. He's not going to provide him with bail money. And you know how we know that he's not going to do that? Because he's asking him questions that can make a difference on whether or not he ends up in that position. Right? And if you give a damn about somebody, if you care anything about somebody's well-being, you're not going to ask them questions on camera that's going to end up on a platform with millions of people who might potentially watch it. You're not going to ask questions on a camera that's going to end up on a platform like that could incriminate somebody that you care about, or that you care about. At least, you know, they might not be your friend or your family or nothing like that, but at the least you don't want to see anything bad happen to them, and you don't want to play a role in anything bad happening to them. So, you know, this is what goes on these platforms constantly, right? And like I said, these are clout dealers. They serving clout to the young people in our community, and it seems as though to me that the more volatile the individual, the more interested they are. You know, like a 4 Extras. 4 Extras is a very volatile guy. He's super turned up. He's with all the shenanigans, and they get a kick out of it. They think it's funny, right? They like seeing him, you know, turned up and putting it on 40 Crip and putting it on Vernon Ave and all. They think that shit is funny, right? Not understanding, you know, the things that this young man has been through, just coming up in the environment that he comes from and what makes him the way that he is, right? They don't care about that. They just think it's funny when he talk about all these fights that he been in and, you know, situations from the county jail and all this type of stuff, right? They think that shit is funny. But, you know, when he goes to jail, you have Whack 100, you know, basically saying "I told you so" on the same platform that he's saying a lot of, you know, potentially incriminating stuff on, right? And see, from what I understand, what 4 Extras is in jail for, I believe, is a violation. This ain't no like open case type situation. He not fighting no serious charges. So, you know, I can speak on something like that, but I ain't gonna speak on no serious cases that could give somebody Buck Rogers numbers, and I'm not gonna feed that type of stuff, right? Because everybody is feeding that shit as it is, as if they didn't listen to that press conference and see that them people be watching this shit and listening for shit. So I'm never gonna be a internet detective. I'm never gonna help them people do their job. Never. You dig? So, but with 4 Extras, like I said, it's not like a real serious thing that he's in jail for right now. But as far as like something that could cost him years of his life, pretty sure he gonna be out in a short period of time, right? Before sometime this year, right? I don't know all the details, but that's just what I'm guessing based on what I've seen. But you know, in LA, a lot of gangs have what's called gang injunctions on them. His gang, the Rolling 40s, being one of them, right? And for those of y'all unfamiliar, what a gang injunction is like, it basically makes it where, you know, you can't be with none of your homies in your hood. So if 2 or more of you and your homies are together outside in your neighborhood, that alone is grounds for an arrest, right? Because the gang injunction clearly says that legally you and your homeboy cannot be anywhere outside in your neighborhood. Well, not even just outside. You just can't be anywhere together, and especially in your neighborhood, right? If y'all from the same gang. So, or no, not even from the same gang, just gang members, period, right? But you're not supposed to be around gang members, basically. So I believe this is what 4 Extras is in jail for. And is it possible for him to have gotten arrested for that had he not been platformed by all these people and, exploited by all these people? Yeah, it's possible. But, by him being on these platforms and, basically being the internet spokesperson for the Rolling 40s, the police watch that stuff. The police look at it and laugh at it just like y'all do. The police, they subscribe to all these channels just like y'all are, right? And they watch these videos every day just like you do. So when these police that are familiar with 4 Extras see him in the hood with his homies, of course they're going to push up on him. They want to be the officer or the officers who are responsible for, booking him, right? And not just that, but, they want to inconvenience him as much as possible. They want to keep him, in that fishbowl. They want to keep him. They don't want him to grow. They don't want him to evolve. They don't want him to elevate after he evolves. They don't want to see none of that. They want him to remain a broke, nothing ass nigga from the ghetto. That's what they want for 4 Extras. So any role they can play in that, the LAPD, they gonna play that role to the fullest of their ability, right? So if that means arresting him for every little petty thing that they can, which could end up meaning that he gets reinstated on his parole and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? And he stays on parole longer and longer, and he keeps going to jail for a few months here, a few months there. They gonna do that, right? Because they don't want to see him. They don't want to see somebody that come from the hood change their life around and, create opportunities for themselves and, start doing something legal to take care of their family and themselves. LAPD don't want to see that. They want to see you in jail. They don't want to see you be nothing more than, 4 Extras from Vernon Avenue rolling 40s. They don't want to see you be nothing greater than that. So, especially, like I said, because he's on all these platforms, everybody knows him. He's a familiar face. So when they see him, they going to pass by the other dude. These other 2 dudes might be over here and they known gang members and they from a hood that got a gang injunction too. They going to pass up 5 situations like that to get to 4 Extras. You know what I mean? They might give them other dudes a pass. They might just keep on pushing when they see them. But when they see 4 Extras with his homies in the hood, oh yeah, you going down. Right? Because, that's what they want to make an example of. They want to make an example of, it don't matter how much clout you get. It don't matter how famous on the internet you become. At the end of the day, you still a nigga on parole that's going to get arrested every time we see you doing anything, giving us any kind of reason. We taking you down, right? That's the message that they want to push, right? That's why, Lefty Gunplay, he be going through the same type of shit. You know what I mean? Again, he's another person that y'all sit up and laugh at, and he can be funny at times. 4 Extras can be funny at times. But again, like I said, these are guys that come from certain environments that go through real shit, and they trying to make a change for their families and stuff like that. But these platforms See, they don't give game. See, like for instance, right? I saw that on No Jumper, Adam 22 and Vlad just posted a podcast, an episode that they did together recently, right? It just went up like maybe a few days ago. I haven't seen one split second of that episode. I didn't watch none of it, right? For the record, I don't watch nothing that Vlad is on. Anything that Vlad is a part of, I just like Vlad. I ain't seen nothing with Vlad on it for about 6 or 7 years now. I just don't watch Vlad. See, he showed me who he was when he disrespected the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan the way that he did. When he did that, that's when I like seen like, oh, okay, he don't care about black people. He just like capitalizing on them. You know, Vlad, I believe, is the type that he hopes people that he's interviewed either pass away or get locked up on serious charges or go through some type of drama. Because what does Vlad do? Anytime somebody who he did an interview with passes away, what does he do? He start posting a whole bunch of clips from the interview that they did, right? Or if somebody catches a serious case or something like that, he start posting a bunch of clips. Like when Keefe D got locked up, I'm pretty sure that Vlad, like I said, I don't follow his channel, but I just know how he was up until the point that I was watching his channel, that I stopped watching his channel, right? I'm pretty sure that when Keefe D got booked, Vlad started playing all them clips where he was asking Keefe D questions that would give answers that lead to the situation that he's in right now, right? So I'm pretty sure Vlad posted all those clips. When AR Ab got booked, I'm pretty sure that he posted all the clips from the interviews that he did with AR Ab. You know what I mean? Just like when Duck passed away, he posts all the clips from FBG Duck. You know, when the other FBG guy, I can't remember his damn name. Forgive me for that. But the other FBG cat that he interviewed that got killed, I'm pretty sure that he posted all the clips from him too, right? So this is just what he does, right? So it's worth Vlad's while to interview people that are the most volatile, the most unpredictable, the wildest, right? Just like Brick Baby just got booked. I'm pretty sure that Vlad is posting all the clips from interviews that he done did with Brick Baby, right? These people don't care. Now, you know, are they obligated to care about us? No. Are they obligated to have integrity in what they do? No. But at the end of the day, what I want you to understand is that these people don't care about you. So when they interview you or they platform you, they're not doing it with your best interests at heart. They don't care about none of that. All they care about is the bottom line. And the wilder you are, the more volatile you are, the better. Right? Now, one of the guys that we talk, FBG Cash, excuse me, my bad, right. FBG Cash, I'm pretty sure when he got unalived, I'm sure Vlad posted all the clips from him too. You dig? So that's what I want you to keep in mind. That these people don't care about you. And they'll act like they're your friends. You know, like Vlad, whenever I remember whenever somebody would mention different rappers, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's my best friend. Such and such. Oh yeah, that's my best friend." So Vlad will act like he your best friend, or Adam, he'll act like y'all good friends. But if you pay attention to No Jumper and Adam 22, he's proven that he ain't got no loyalty to nobody. He's proven that time and time again. And you know, I'm telling you, just remember I said this. one thing you got to keep in mind is that all good things come to an end. And I would never wish bad on anybody, even people who I don't like. I don't wish bad on anybody. I don't wish anything bad on anybody ever, right? But if you just pay attention to No Jumper, back when AD, T-Rail, Duno, back when those guys were on House Phone, back when those guys were on No Jumper, just think about how No Jumper was then versus now. How many people was going to jail on No Jumper back when AD and T-Rail and Duno and House Phone was on there? How many people that either work at No Jumper or were guests at No Jumper, how many of them was going to jail back then? Especially, let's just talk about the people that work there, or the people that are like either they work there or they're regular recurring guests there. Like they up there often, right? Just think about how many of them was going to jail, or how much crazy stuff was happening up there. You know what I mean? Like violence and all that type of stuff. How much violence was going on at No Jumper back when AD, especially AD, right? Because AD, he was a valuable piece to No Jumper, if you ask me. You know, he was kind of like the glue that held No Jumper together. How much of that was going on when they was there, right? I don't remember a lot of that going on. Not saying that there was never any of that going on when they was there, but one thing I know for sure that it was drastically less nonsense going on at No Jumper when AD, T-Rail, Duno, and House Phone was up there. That's one thing I know for sure. Right? But then look at what Adam does. You know, I don't know all the details as to why those guys decided to leave. I don't know all the details as far as like what led up to it, what was the last straw, all that type of stuff. But just consider this, right? Now, I don't know about Duno. I don't think Duno is gang affiliated, and I don't think House Phone is gang affiliated. But obviously, AD and T-Rail, they come from certain neighborhoods, right? They affiliated with certain neighborhoods, and all the guys who are up there now, well, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them are affiliated with neighborhoods as well. But if you just look at the difference, like, I would imagine that AD and T-Rail probably kept certain accessories, if you will, with them when they came to No Jumper, right? But I've never seen any accessories on AD. I've never seen any accessories on T-Rail. Even Smack, I've never seen no accessories on him, right? But other people, if you go back and look at certain videos, they expose or they even brandish certain accessories, right? And it's just a difference. You know, I believe that unlike the majority of people that are up there right now that are a part of all this nonsense, they're not as mature as an AD and a T-Rail, right? They're not as mature, and they're not as protective of their business, right? Like AD and T-Rail, you can tell that they're protective of their business. Even now that they got their own platforms, if you pay attention, you can see that they ain't got none of that nonsense going on, and they be having people from all kind of different hoods on their platform at their establishment. But they don't have none of the stuff going on that be going on at No Jumper, right? If you just pay attention to them. Um, it's just a certain type of energy and a certain type of respect. I don't know exactly what it is about them because I don't know them. But one thing that's obvious to me is that, people like AD and T-Rail, they command a certain type of respect from people, right? They ain't pushing no line, but then at the same time, they stand as men, and people ain't trying them because they know that they men. So they ain't on no. It's not a fear thing, It's not like everybody's respecting back on Fig and in the community because they scared to violate them, like they scared of the consequences. No, it's just a respect by the way that they carry themselves and the way that they conduct business, right? So I want you to just keep that in mind, the value of certain people, right? And, when Sharp came to No Jumper, obviously he was like the main one doing numbers over there. He was doing more numbers than everybody when he first came over there, right? And for a long time after he was there, Sharp was putting up numbers. But nonetheless, Sharp wasn't the most valuable person at No Jumper. The most valuable person at No Jumper was AD, right? Because AD was keeping everything copacetic. He was keeping everything smooth. Wasn't all that drama up there. There was even times where I did see that where it was potential for some drama to take place. AD will hurry up and diffuse the shit. You know what I mean? So while monetarily, Sharp might have been the biggest producer at that time, the most valuable player over there was AD. It's kind of like the Lakers in the 80s, right? When Magic came to the team, he was the star. It was all eyes on Magic, right? Magic was doing amazing shit. And then even when Kareem got hurt, Magic played his role. He went from playing point guard to center and won the championship like that, right? So in a lot of people's eyes, Magic was the most valuable, the most important factor on the team. But it wasn't Magic. It was Kareem. Kareem still was the leader of the team. He might not always, had as good a stats as Magic, especially because Kareem was a lot older than Magic. But nonetheless, he was the leader of that team and he held the team together. He was the one on the team that everybody respected. They didn't, even though Magic was probably the best scorer and all this type of shit, all the assists and everything. And, he had like a style that was just fly. Like the way he played was like real flamboyant. But he didn't have the same, not saying they didn't respect Magic, but he didn't have the same type of respect that a Kareem had. Right. So on that same token, while Sharp may have been the one putting up the numbers at No Jumper when he came, it was just a certain type of respect that everybody had for AD, right? And the way AD carried himself and handled his business, he just kept shit smooth and grounded over there. And you see that since AD left, as well as T-Rail, Duno, and House Phone, you see that since they left, it's just been a snowball effect of drama. It's just been drama after drama going on, since then. I appreciate y'all, you know what I mean? Those of you who have wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain. But listen, man, it's 289 of y'all up in here, but only 200 of y'all wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped up into a pimp's domain. Do me a favor. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button, the thing that looked like that right there. Me hydrate my game one time, put some more love in my body, you dig? Tyler, once again, good looking with the $2 holla. Hit the like button. Appreciate you, Lawan. WAP 45, good looking with the $10 holla. Late to the stream, P. Good to see you rebuking these culture vultures, though. Appreciate you, man. Rock Fresh, good looking with the $5 holla. All facts. Appreciate you. Okay, so it's safe to say that 2 out of 10 people, 2 out of every 10 people believe that my hairline is painted on, man. You know what I mean? 2 out of every 10 of y'all, you did believe that my hairline is painted on. So it's roughly 300 people up in here, you know, fluctuating up and down. But out of the 300 of y'all, you know what I mean, it's a good portion of y'all that believe my hairline is painted on. You know what I mean? It's about 60 of y'all that believe my hairline is painted on. You know what I mean? But it's all love. I ain't mad at you. Again, I'm flattered by you thinking that my hairline is so nice that it must be painted on. I'm flattered, you know what I mean? That means so much to a pimp, you know what I mean? That soothes my soul to know that you think my hairline is painted on, man. You know what I mean? That means pimp doing something right around here, you know what I mean? Them juices and berries in my hair is paying off, you dig? Yeah, appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, you know, like I said, it's just been a snowball effect. So it's been more drama going on up there since AD and company have left. And now Sharp left, so they numbers definitely took a hit when Sharp left in one way, but in another way. You know, and it's still to this day, they still making videos about Sharp, and Sharp been gone from there since the summertime, I believe. So Sharp been gone a good 6 months, if not longer. They still making videos about Sharp, right? Now, this is just what I pay attention to, right? Now, shout out to 4 Extras, man, and best of blessings to them. But when they start, you know, when 4 Extras got out of jail the last time and they start going crazy with 4 Extras, they was milking the hell out of that young man. If you pay attention, right, they got the No Jumper has their main channel, and then they have the No Jumper Clips channel. Now, the main channel got over 4 million subscribers. The No Jumper Clips, I think, got like 800,000 or 900,000. You know what I mean? They approaching 1 million. They a little under 1 million though, right? But usually what they do is, as the name implies, they put clips from their interviews on the No Jumper Clips channel, and they put the full episode of the different podcasts on the main channel, right? But, you know, they was milking 4 Extras so much that they was putting all of his clips and only his clips on the main channel, right? Because he was doing numbers. And, you know, really that's smart. But it just goes to show you how valuable he was and how the value of the channel is taking a decline, right? But now you got Sharp gone and you got 4 Extras in jail. And it's like, I am going to do that. I just want to show you the difference now. You know what I mean? Sharp gone, 4 Extras in jail. The other guys who just recently went to jail, they in jail. So this is what I want you to see the difference, man. Hold on. Wait. Give me just a second. Let me get there. This is crazy. This is crazy. Do you see this bullshit? The Kings. That's crazy. The Kings of hip hop media unite. Now again, like I said, I don't want to feed the algorithm with with the bullshit, the other bullshit they got in the title, but y'all see it though, right? This is crazy. The Kings. These are the kings of hip hop media? These nerdy motherfuckers. And this guy, bless his heart, you know what I mean? But that's crazy though, man. This picture is this shit look like Revenge of the Nerds 2025, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all Revenge of the Nerds. Oh, man. It looked like the same motherfuckers. And it's crazy because they got one black guy. One black guy. One black guy. Oh, snap. Oh, actually, they got two black guys. I forgot this guy was black too. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. Don't they look the same? Am I tripping? Am I tripping or not? Do they look the same or what? They look like the Revenge of the Nerds to me. When I seen all five of them together, that's the first thing I thought about was Revenge of the Nerds, man. This is my childhood, man. This back when I was a little kid. When this movie came out, Revenge of the Nerds. It's just a new version of them. And these are the kings of hip hop media. That's crazy. That's crazy that these guys are called the kings of hip hop, they call them themselves. But hold on. Or wait, let me go to the Clips channel. And then just look at the shit they be discussing. Like, who the hell are y'all to talk about if Lefty Gunplay is falling off or not? Who the hell is, man? This shit is sad, man. Like, hip hop done really took a hit to the point where these bozos think they the voices that have a say. See, this is the results of delusion. These dudes are so delusional that they think it's them. They think it's their voices and their likeness that makes their platforms powerful. No. If y'all wasn't interviewing interesting people, nobody would give a damn about either one of y'all. Like, seriously. Especially Vlad. Adam, he got a wife to do, adult films and stuff like that. So, Adam, he was probably gonna be cool regardless, especially after he let a few different black dudes tag his wife. But it's not you guys. Nobody cares about your opinions and what you got to say. And, y'all not the Jay-Z's of the game. Y'all not the Oprah Winfrey's of the game where your voice hold weight. Like, that's not y'all. But let me see. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to find a clip without, okay, like this, for instance, right? Like, man, this ain't even really it. This ain't it. But hold on. Even though that episode was corny as hell, but I don't want to get into how and why. But see, they got so much of the bullshit that I don't want to click on, so I can't really make the point that I was trying to make. But I just wanted to show y'all like how nerdy and corny they current cast members look compared to when AD and company was up there. You know what I mean? They just it just don't have the same, like, it don't have the same luster, right? It don't have the same appeal. It's not as interesting. Like, it just, you know what I mean? Gina News, Gina was another one that was cool. She was a cool addition to the show up there. You know what I mean? But now you got Poetic Taco, aka Poetic Flacco. You got what's the other dude's name? He looked like an undercover officer, even though I'm pretty sure he ain't, but that's just the vibe that he give me. Is it Remo? I think that's his name, Remo. The dude that be wearing the hat all the time, the fitted or the baseball hat all the time. Him, Lush. Like, if the channel got to depend on them, boy, No Jumper in trouble. If the channel got to depend on Flacco, I think his name is Remo, and Lush, boy, if No Jumper got to depend on them, they in trouble. And Almighty, man, I hope that Almighty comes to his senses sooner than later, because I think Almighty, he's an all right guy. I hope he comes to his senses sooner than later, because he don't fit up there no more, especially now that the people who was there are gone. Almighty really don't fit in with those guys, with none of them, because Almighty has a different type of background than all them dudes, man. And you know, and I know people got their things to say about Almighty as well, but you know, he really don't belong up there. He really don't. He don't even look right sitting down with them people. It's just like, man, what are you doing? Right? So I hope it is Remo or Remo. Or I guess that is his name. But yeah, like, see, those dudes like Adam 22, Remo, Lush, Flacco, these are spectators. They not even people that like are relatable to the people that they be having on the platform, right? They just don't, and all of them is gonna tell, which is understandable because they not street people, right? But they'll put street people in vulnerable situations, but they not gonna do anything, you know, like these street people. But you know, Wack gonna carry the channel. I don't know, man. Like, Wack, he don't have it. Like, he don't have it to me. He just ain't ain't interesting like that. You know, he was better off playing the background when he was playing the background. I don't see No Jumper going far because of Whack. I don't see that. Because see, like I said, these people need people to make their platforms interesting. They are not the interesting. Like, Whack is not interesting like that by itself. Adam is not interesting like that by himself. You know what I mean? You see what AD is doing over there on his platform with Pun. You see what Smack and T-Rail are doing on their platform. You see what Duno is doing over there on his platform. Like, they're proving that, you know, they could stand alone. They could do their thing on their own and sustain themselves and grow and be cool, right? Sharp is still getting his footing right, but I could see Sharp. He's finally moving in the right direction, man. Like, the stuff that Sharp is doing right now, I've been wanting Sharp to do that for years, right? And he's finally moving in the direction he should have been moving in. But Sharp gonna be good though, right? Sharp gonna do. He's gonna do well. But again, like I said, Adam, Whack, nah. Flacco, you know, he just copied what Academics was doing, and it's working for him. But Flacco ain't, you know, he's short, fat, he stutters, like he really ain't got it, but, you know, he figured out a way to copy Academics effectively, and it's working for him. So I you know, I can acknowledge that, but yeah, man, I don't know. It to me, it ain't looking good for No Jumper. Unless they find another Sharp or another 4 extras real soon, or another C-Mac, I don't really see it. I don't see a bright future for No Jumper. And I ain't wishing nothing bad on it, but I just don't see it. Rehydrate my game one more time. Listen, man. Only 269 of y'all done wiped your feet off at the door, but it's 294 of y'all up in here, man. Do a pimp a favor. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button. Perception is Reality says, "Oh, he got to get that blood dude, King Peel. Have you heard of him?" No, I haven't. I'm not familiar with who that is, but it sounds like maybe it's somebody along the lines of a Crip Mac or a 4 extras or somebody like that. You know what I mean? Somebody that's probably turned up and funny and charismatic and got personality and shit like that. It's probably another character like that. Maybe I'm not sure. But Mills Rowe says, "I'm seeing a lot more people use your wipe your feet off at the door. Your boy Hassan using it." Yeah, man, you know, it's a lot of people that's gonna have plagiarism against the ism. You know what I mean? A lot of people gonna try to copy what the pimpin' do. You know, we set trends, we originators, man. And when you put stuff out here on the internet like that, that just comes with the territory. But I tell you this, everybody know who's the originator of that, for one. Even though it might be people with larger platforms did steal that and other things from me, because I'm sure that's not the only thing that's being stolen from me. And they still, it's crazy. the people that got so much shit to say about Sinful stay stealing from him. I mean, I know they steal from me too, like what you just pointed out, Mills Row, but when it comes to Sinful, boy, like the people that hate him the most be the biggest plagiarists, be the biggest thieves. It's crazy. But yeah, man, they gonna stay stealing from me. I already know. The bigger I get, the more they gonna steal from me. But if there's ever a question about who's the originator of this, that, or the third, you can see, like, I've been saying that, wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. I've been saying that at least since 2018. At least since 2018. I can recall saying that back then. So it's going on 7 years that I've been saying that. Now, how long he been saying that? It's crazy that, you know, he would steal from somebody that's closest to the person that, you know, he's another person that speaks ill on the dead. He done, you know, spoke terribly and disrespectfully about Sinful to P since he passed away. You know, so if you feel that strongly about him, then why would you steal from some? Because to me, that's how I feel. Like, if you stealing from me, you stealing from Sinful. That's the way I see it. Like, we so tight. If you stealing from me, you stealing from him, and if you stealing from him, you stealing from me. That's how I see it. So it's like, and you feel this way about pimps, it lets me know that you obviously must be watching my content. You obviously watching my channel, and you obviously admire the pimping to the point where, see, that's what he think. Hassan probably heard me say that and start using it. And see, Mills Row, you're not the first person to tell me that. It's several people that have let me know that he stole that from me, right? And they let me know that he put like his own little twist on it, like he words it differently, right? But you know, it's just a trip that he would do that with me. But I know that nobody suggested that to him, like, Hassan, you should start saying this at the beginning of your videos like Freeze do. Or not even like Freeze do. I know he got it directly from me. He had to. That's not something that you get from somebody who gets from somebody. Nah. And he ain't the only one who done stole that from me. I've seen other people use that as well. Right? But in the words of Draco the Ruler, rest in peace, we know the truth. We know the truth, man. We know where that come from. We know the origins of it, so it's all good. You dig? And they don't, even though they might steal it, it just don't be the same as when the pimpin' say it. You dig? Or when the originator of it says it. You know? I've been saying it for so long. It just come off a certain way. It's just it just hit different coming from me. They can't do it like me. They can't say it like me. They can't give it to you like me. So I ain't worried about it. You dig? And then this also what I know too. You know, you reap what you sow. I ain't gonna take him to court, try to sue him about it or no shit like that, even though he probably would do that to somebody else. And he always crying. That's the crazy part. He stole that from me, but he always crying about people stealing from him. Like he was talking about how Kendrick stole to turn the TV off from him. And then he was saying Fat Joe stole something else from him. What? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was Fat Joe. I think he said Fat Joe stole something from him too. Right? And he get all bent out of shape about people stealing from him, but we know you done stole from this pimping, boy. We know you done stole from this pimping, man. But it's all good, though. Pimp ain't gonna worry about it because you can't do it like me. Oh, bet you can't do it like Freeze. Oh, bet you can't do it like P. It's all good, man. Let me see. All right, man. Y'all almost got the likes looking like the viewers. It's 7 viewers or 6 now likes short of the viewers, man. But again, if you ain't wipe your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now. Wipe your feet off at the door. Hit that like button, that thing that look like that. Bro said Bam stole from him. See, y'all being funny and you talking about Bam stole from him, but nah, Bam didn't steal nothing from Hassan. You know what I mean? Hassan gave it up smooth. You dig? See, Bam understood, you ain't got to steal from Hassan. You know what I mean? All you got to do is approach him the right way. Bam understood that if you smooth with Hassan, you ain't got to steal from him. See, this how Bam was coming to Hassan, you know what I mean? My little red bone was happening. You know what I mean? He was coming through with the Keith Sweat playing, you know what I mean? Bottle of champagne. The Hassan's favorite candy did he like, you know what I mean? Like he coming through like that, so he didn't have to take nothing from Hassan. You know what I mean? Bam didn't have to take a thing. You know what I mean? Hassan is giving it up. He throwing that thing at him. You know what I mean? So y'all talk about he took, you can't do Bam like that. See, Bam a player. Don't get Bam messed up. You know what I mean? He a player. He ain't got to take nothing. You know what I mean? Like him and Hassan had an understanding. You know what I mean? Everything was smooth. So nah, he didn't take nothing. Even though Hassan, he like a bitter baby mama that Bam owe child support to nowadays. So he might get on the internet and cry about what Bam took from him. But listen, man, we know Bam didn't take nothing from you, man. Bam, you gave it up smooth. It was copacetic. It was consent. You gave up consent for that. You know what I mean? It was cool. Hey, see, that's what I said, Sylvia. You funny. Sylvia got jokes. Sylvia, good looking with the $5 holla. If your hairline is painted on, you should have brought it down a little more. Hey, and you being funny, but that's what I said to myself. I didn't say that when I mentioned it earlier, but when Mac Honky first said that to me, that's what I said. I was like, damn, if I was gonna paint my hairline on, I probably would have, brought it down. Nah, that's probably a little too, like right here at least or something. You know what I mean? I would have, gave myself another, inch or so. But yeah, he like I said, that's why I was flattered by that. I thought that was, I took it as a compliment. Like, damn, my hairline looked that good? Okay, cool. T Dav, good looking with the $10 holla. Appreciate you. Hey, Lojo, you stupid. Oh my goodness, damn, that shit is so stupid. Lojo said, "Oh, when Sinful played, Brenda's got a baby on a Hassan roast. I couldn't stop." Now, hey, that was funny. That was ridiculously hilarious. That didn't make no damn sense. Like, something was wrong with bro's mind for him to come up with that. Like, oh, that was funny. That was like ridiculously funny. That was yeah. Just the thought of it, let alone if we was actually watching it right now, how funny it would be. Just thinking about it is hilarious. The thought of it is hilarious. Ronaldo Jason, good looking with the $2 holla. Hassan had that Betty Wright playing with Bam. You said you'd be gentle with me. Yeah, you know, Hassan was trying to let Bam make him a woman, you know? So it wasn't he didn't take nothing, man. Don't put that on Bam, man. That ain't cool, y'all trying to put that on Bam, talking about he took from Hassan, man. He didn't take nothing, man. Hassan gave that up smooth. What'd he say? He thigh'd me. Why he do his hand like that when he Let me see if I can find that clip, man, because that shit was funny as hell. He was like, he thigh'd me. Why he do this? Hassan don't think about nothing. He just be moving. Where is that shit at, man? I know that shit is on here. What's the name of that pod? Y'all know the name of that podcast where he said that he thigh'd me? Oh, man. What's the name of that podcast? Damn, what's the name of that podcast? Man, that shit was funny as hell. Cause wasn't hold on. I found it. But I don't know where that part is, man. Damn. Man, I found it, but I don't know where that part is, man, where he said he thigh'd me. I found the podcast, though. I'm trying to find that part, man. Appreciate y'all's patience, man, because I know it's on here, man. Oh, okay, Lojo posted. Let me see what Lojo posted. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I knew it was on Queen's Flip. I found the podcast. I don't know if Lojo posted the same thing. Oh, Lojo, you sent me something else. You stupid. No, I got the episode right here. I just don't know what point he said that though, man. That shit was funny as hell. He thigh'd me. Why he do his hand like that? I'll never forget that shit. I just don't, because the podcast is long. No, I put in he thigh'd me, but it didn't show up. Let me try it again. Well, I put in Hassan Campbell, he thighed me. Let me just put in he thighed me. And see, T-Bone from Colors, man. Shout out to T-Bone from Colors, wherever he at, man. Hey, T-Bone from Colors was funny as hell. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. I think I found it. Oh, wait, it's muted. I'm tripping. Whoa. Oh, no. See, this ain't when he did it, though, man. Like, he said it. He didn't do his hand, though. He didn't do the hand gesture with it. Like, he's... Queens flip like, what is thigh'd? Oh, man. See, this ain't the one that I was looking for, man. This ain't the clip, man. Like, damn. Oh, wait, this might be it. Hold on. I might have found it. Damn. I think this might be it. Hold on. Damn, see, I can't find it, man. This ain't, like, he says he thighed me on there, but he didn't, because I know I ain't tripping. And y'all know what I'm talking about, too. Because there's a clip where he do his hand like this when he says it, like, he thighed me. Now, on this clip that I found, he says it, but he doesn't say it with the hand gesture. So, oh, well. No, he gave TMI on that interview. Like, there's so much funny shit with Hassan on the internet, though. Like when old boy was on him and he was like, "You making me feel gay." Hold on. Now that shit was funny. I know I can find that. Hold on. Where is that shit at? Oh, here it go. Wait, that's the. Hey, that's. Hold on. Oh, this shit was funny as hell. I think I can find it kind of easy out here.
I'm in my hood, in my town. Why you touch me like this? Because I can't.
Yeah, we got to look at this. This shit is hilarious. This is funny as hell. Hold on. Oh, man.
Push me again.
Because I can.
Push me again.
Because I can. Now do what you do.
Nah, I'm not gonna do nothing.
No, do what you do.
I'm gonna accept this.
Fuck out of here.
And I know I can kill this nigga right now. I'm in my hood, in my town. Why you touching me like this?
Because I can.
Because you could?
And do what you do.
Because you could.
Hey, man, him and this dude got to have, like, prior relations with each other, man. Like, I don't know what the backstory is between him and this guy, but they, you know, they obviously got something going on, man.
Do what you do.
Because you could.
Do what you do.
I left my
Fuck
fucking
outta
wife
here.
and my children. Don't touch me again. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. This is the setup. I'm a Bronx River nigga. This is why, yo, you came from all the way out of town. I don't know what your dilemma is. I just want you to go home. I want this nigga to go home. This is Derek Williams, the nigga that support me. What the fuck is wrong with you, Derek?
Oh, he supports you, huh? Oh, so they do have some type of dealings with each other. They do know each other. He ain't just a stranger just chilling in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Then he said the boy came from out of town, and he said he left his wife and his children to come meet up with the boy, I guess.
What's wrong with you, Derek? Are you?
Why is he saying his name like that? What's wrong with you, Derek? He's saying that like how his baby mama would say it to him. Like Derek's baby mama would get at him like, what's wrong with you, Derek?
Me? What's wrong with you, Derek? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's going to have to do better.
Get your fucking hand off me.
Hell no.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
He fell. He fell. Derek, what the fuck?
Derek is appalled. He like, whoa, like after all we done been through, Hassan, you gonna push me on the ground? Whoa.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, he pushed me.
So I pushed you?
Whoa.
So I
Derek can't believe it. He like, whoa, man. I thought we had something better going on than that. I didn't know it was like that.
pushed you.
Yo,
So I pushed
he
him?
pushed me.
So I pushed him? So I pushed him. I pushed him. Here, let me help you up. What the fuck is wrong with you? You came to New York for this? Nigga came to New York to set me up.
Whoa.
Get your fucking hand off me with your long ass nails.
Yo, he pushed.
Oh no, why he point out his long ass nails?
Derek,
Why would he do that?
why would I do that?
Yeah, tell me. Tell me.
You in the middle of Parkchester, Bronx
I
River.
don't give a fuck.
Why are you
would
here?
do that?
Why did you come here?
Look, you gotta talk.
Why the fuck did you come here? Why?
It's funny how Hassan trying to play this tough role, and dude ain't spooked at all. He ain't scared of Hassan at all, cause he knows something that we don't know. That's why he ain't scared of us. Hassan trying to act like he tough. He trying to scare the dude. He trying to intimidate him. Dude ain't fazed by none of that shit. He like, look, man, I know you.
Because I can.
Now,
Oh,
I'm holding myself back.
look.
I'm holding myself back because I thought this nigga was my brother. I had some drinks with this nigga.
Oh no, he had some drinks with. I had some drinks with this nigga. Why is you having drinks with this nigga, man? That ain't cool.
The fuck is, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like fuck.
Why?
What the fuck your daughter's watching, you bitch ass nigga? Your fucking daughter's watching, you bitch ass nigga. Yo!
Hey, he don't care about none of that. He just want to have his arms around you, man. That's all. He ain't tripping on if his daughter watching or not. He just want to put his arms around you, man. Y'all done had some drinks, man. He feeling a little frisky, a little frolicky. You know what I mean? And he just want to put his arms around you, man. What's the big old deal?
What did I do?
What did you do?
What did I do?
Why are you talking to me like this?
Why did I do that?
Why did you treat me like
Why
this?
did I do that?
You want to go home?
I didn't do shit.
You want to go home?
What did I do?
I'm going to take this nigga home on camera.
Why?
And I'm drunk.
Look, I'm going to step aside because I don't know what he's talking about.
Stop touching me.
The way he getting in Hassan's face is not cool. Like, this ain't cool, man.
You feeling gay? You feeling fucking gay?
Nighttime.
What does that mean, Hassan? Why would you say that? Why would...
I do.
What did you do? We live
Hey,
now, so
what
now
did I do?
so now you acting right.
What
So
did
now
I
you
do?
acting right. Now you acting right?
Whoa.
You feeling gay?
What did I do?
Why does he keep saying that? What does that mean, sir? Let us know. What does that mean?
We going back to Philadelphia. What did I do?
No,
Look.
you going back, and I'm trying to take you back, but you flipping on me. You flipping on me.
Why would
Oh no, you gonna drive this man all the way to Philadelphia? That don't sound cool.
I flip on Hassan Campbell?
Then why? Let's go home so I can take you home.
Why would
Your book
Look.
bag is in my car. You to go home?
Why would I flip on Hassan Campbell?
Why? Why am I live?
Why would I flip on Hassan
Why the
Campbell?
fuck am I live? Why the fuck am I live? Why the fuck am I live? Why the fuck am I live?
This dude is such like, see, certain people was perfect for WrestleMania, man. Certain people was perfect for WWE. Monday Night Raw, man. Hassan is one of the people, man. He missed his calling. Like he doing his thing with YouTube. He having success or what have you, man. But he really was meant for wrestling, though. He really was meant for the WWE. Cause he's perfect for that.
Cause they trying to set me up. He can't even fucking walk. Is he an agent? Is he real? I don't want to send him home like that. He live in PA. The fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? I'm a warrior. I'm a wolf. What the fuck is wrong?
Like, man, don't nobody believe that shit, man. This dude came up there to have like a little rendezvous with you, man. Y'all, he came from Pennsylvania to New York. Y'all had drinks together. And then you go live and try to act like you ain't cool with him, man. Like, stop all that. He putting his arms around you because off camera he had already been doing that. Before you turned the camera on, y'all was putting your arms around each other. So now he like shocked that you don't want his arms around you no more now that you on camera. He thought y'all was like, you know, y'all could be public with your affairs and everything would be cool, you know. But now you done got brand new on him. That's what it is. Hassan got brand new on this, man. This ain't cool, man. I feel bad for the dude. He thought they had something going on. Hassan done switched up on him.
Let's go get your book bag out my fucking car. Let's walk. I'm gonna walk you like a little bitch. Let's walk. And don't fuck.
Wait, is he holding his hand when he's saying let's walk? And he gonna walk him like a little bit? Are they holding hands? Hold on.
Touch my shoulder no more, cause I'm not your fucking girl. You fucking gay ass nigga. Walk your.
He calling him gay, but he's holding his hand. Hold on, this is strange. Let me go back to the beginning of this part right here. Hold on. See, I've seen this video before, but I don't remember this part.
Let's go get your book bag out my fucking car. Let's walk. I'm gonna walk you like a little bitch. Let's walk.
You gonna walk him like a little bitch, but you calling him gay. This is weird.
And don't fucking touch my shoulder no more, because I'm not your fuck.
Don't touch your shoulder. Just keep his hand in your hand. Okay, got it.
Girl, you fucking gay ass nigga. Walk your fucking... Walk.
We walk.
Nigga said we walking.
Shut up.
It's always
set
a
me up.
setup, man.
Yeah, it's a fucking setup, nigga. You ain't acting like my fucking brother. You acting like you're fucking gay.
Wait,
Get the fuck out of the street. Get out of the street. Get the fuck out of the street before I knock you. Get the fuck out of the street.
Hassan is like, he's very aggressive towards this guy. Like, man, I feel bad for the guys. Hey, listen, if it's any guys out there, man, who done been in relationships with Hassan and he was like physically abusive to him, hey, man, I feel bad for you, man. It's going to be all right. I know it's traumatic. You know, Hassan was like an abusive boyfriend to you and everything like that, but hey, man, it's going to be all right. It's brighter days ahead, man. You know?
Hold on.
I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this no more. Get your ass out of the fucking street.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
The fuck is
It
this
wasn't
shit I'm
me.
dealing with?
Hey, it wasn't me.
He just want to know what's going on. That's all. Hassan getting all aggressive with him. He just want to know what's going on.
And it's sad, because I
wasn't me.
don't
It
know if
wasn't
this
me.
brother's really fucking drunk
It wasn't me.
or he
It
playing a
wasn't
role.
me.
But I ain't a fucking
I ain't do
faggot.
nothing. I ain't do nothing.
You ain't doing nothing.
I ain't doing nothing. Wait,
Jim,
hold on. I ain't do nothing.
Hold on. Oh, dude done fell again. Hold on. He done fell again. Damn. Or did Hassan
to my
knock him?
fucking car.
Oh, he.
Or like, damn.
Oh, wow.
Hey, fucking wrong with you? I ain't do nothing.
You can't walk. Walk.
Man,
Walk your ass to my fucking car. Or like, damn. Damn, Derek, come on, man. Oh my God. This is where I'm gonna stop this live at. And I'm protecting myself.
He talking about he gonna stop the live and protect himself. You clearly pushed the man down on camera. You see the man barely could walk and he's sloppy drunk and you gonna push him down. Boy, Hassan's so confused, man. He was letting the man put his arms around him. Now he getting violent and aggressive with the man. Hassan ain't cool, man. You not no cool boyfriend, man.
I'm protecting myself.
Oh,
How you hit the floor? Like, walk.
man.
Walk.
Stop, man.
Walk. The fuck, man? Like, come on, man. I don't even know if y'all niggas is just alcoholics or y'all trying to show love. Like, what the fuck, man? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله من الكافرون أعوذ بالله من المنافقون أعوذ بالله من الفاسقون أعوذ بالله من الداعين.
Damn, that's how you feel, Hassan? The man he done made you feel like a woman so much, man, that you start speaking in tongues? What's going on?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Seem salabim.
My brother, why the fuck would you attack me like that? Look,
Wow, this ain't
you
cool.
attacked me.
Hold on.
You flipped on me when you got fucking drunk. And everybody saw this shit. If you was anybody else, I would have killed you. I'm a soldier.
Why is he in his face looking at him in the eyes like that?
Get your hand off my waist. Derek.
Oh, no, he put his hands on his waist. Hey, Derek ain't trying to hear none of that, man. He trying to get it on. He like, man, turn this live off, man, so I can do what I came to do, man. Like, Derek, like, bump all that, man. Like, Derek got his hand on his waist. He like, man, Hassan, man, what's happening, man? Like, come on, man. I came all the way from Pennsylvania up here, man. What's happening, though? He got his hand on his waist. This is not cool.
Treated you like family. Yeah, I spoke to your daughter.
I know
Get
you
off
did.
of me. You making me feel fucking gay. Get off of me.
That was the part right there. This is the part that went viral.
Because when
I treated you like fucking family.
got you.
And the way you acted towards me is like the talk. Get the fuck off of me. Do not touch my fucking waist again.
Okay, got you.
Do not touch my waist again.
Whatever you say.
See, this is how you know Hassan is cool with this shit. He's just putting up a front for the camera, but if the camera was off and they was in a private setting, Hassan is cool with Derek putting his hands on his waist. He cool with Derek putting his hands on his shoulders and you know, just owning, period. You know what I mean? Because if it was that serious, like if a dude tried me like that one time, we fighting. I'm firing on him. Camera, on camera, off camera, whatever. I'm firing on you. You can't play with me like that. But that's because I'm really like that. I don't get down like that. You know what I mean? And if he didn't get down like that, the first time Derek put his hands on him inappropriately, he would have fired on him. Drunk or not, you know, falling down, whatever, he would have fired on him. But this is what lets you know he's cool with it, because he just keeps on telling him, don't put your hands on my waist. And he's trying to say it in a tough tone because he's on camera, he live. But, man, he was cool with this shit. You know what I mean? And after this live was over with, you know, him and Derek probably went and had some makeup activities, you know what I mean, after this. So, yeah, his acting skills is horrible.
Don't fucking touch my waist.
Okay.
And this is why I don't touch and fuck with none of you niggas, man. I showed this nigga love, man.
This is why you don't touch and fuck. Tell me you sweet without telling me you sweet. Oh, man. This boy was crazy, man.
Daughter watch it.
And I'm right here.
I don't even want to make no more.
got
You right where? You right
here.
where?
I'm right here.
Why we arguing?
We not.
Yeah, I done seen enough, man. I really done seen more than enough. This boy ain't cool. But that's the person who's stealing from this pimping, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Committing plagiarism on this ism. That's crazy. Listen, man. I see y'all got the likes looking good. However, if you have not wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now. Hit that like button. You dig? The thing that looked like that right there. Right, like Just Blaze said, you making me feel what?
But getting back to this game that I never left.
Getting back to this game that we never left, man. Y'all made a pimp get all off topic, man, talking about thy son. But back to this game. These platforms, man, you just got to be mindful. And I say this to y'all because some of y'all might not be big on the internet. You might not be on these platforms, but you might be presented with the opportunity to be on these platforms. And you might end up being big on the internet. And it's not enough people out there giving game on how to conduct yourself, you know, when you own these platforms and when you own the internet. So that's why I wanted to get on here and give a dose of it so that people can be mindful when they go on these platforms. You know, them people is watching. They've created an environment on the internet that makes you comfortable incriminating yourself, right? And once again, I don't want to give the impression like I'm blaming these platforms for people getting cases. I'm not saying that people getting on their platforms is the reason why they get investigated, the reason why they get indicted, the reason why they get arrested. I'm not saying that these platforms are the reason for that, but what I am saying is for sure the content that they putting on these platforms, the questions that they're answering that have incriminating answers to stupid questions, hey, they are for sure using that as evidence in court. I guarantee you that there have been plenty of cases where people got convicted and Vlad TV's channel was used as evidence. I guarantee you that No Jumper has, you know, that channel has been used as evidence, right? They let you know that in that press conference the other day in the case that's all over the internet that we all know about that I ain't gonna speak on. They let you know that they watch these platforms and they listen to what people say and they're waiting for you to incriminate yourself on there so that they can use it against you. Again, back to the video that I put out the other day, anything you say can and will be used against you. That don't only go for when you being arrested, that goes no matter what, especially when you on these platforms. You got to be careful, man. And then even when you ain't on these platforms, right? People be secretly recording conversations. You just got to be careful who you put yourself around. I remember I came across this clip on the internet not long after Nipsey passed away. Rest in peace to Nipsey. But there was a clip floating around of Nipsey in the car with some people. They was just riding around in the car and Nipsey was saying something, and I think it was the person who was in the back seat was recording him the whole time. Now, you know, Nipsey ain't thinking nothing of it. He just in the car riding with these people, and he probably done rode with them before, and he probably thinking that they, you know, he wouldn't expect them to do that. But these are just the times that we live in nowadays. When you somebody, people will secretly record you like it ain't shit. And, you know, not only did he trust these people to ride around with, but he trusted that, you know, he can have certain conversations with them and it will stay between them. But the whole time this person recording, and then he puts it on the internet. You got to be careful, man. You know, when you get on these platforms, when you out in public, when you go around other people, you know, people will do anything for clout, anything for clout. And then when they have clout, they will do anything under the influence of clout. No different from any other type of dope fiend. You know, dope fiends is desperate. They'll do drastic shit all the time. And, you know, when it comes to clout, it's no different. People under the influence of clout ain't no different than people under the influence of crystal meth, people under the influence of fentanyl, people under the influence of crack. It ain't no difference. Clout is, you know, just as intoxicating. And, you know, it drives people to be just as crazy. So you just got to be mindful of that. I'll be having to remind myself all the time to be careful of the company that I keep and what I say around different people, because I've been secretly recorded before, right? I've made the mistake of trusting the wrong people, put myself around people that were not trustworthy, but thinking that they were, and then saying and doing certain things in front of them, and come to find out they was recording the whole time. It's happened to me before. So, like I said, I've had to remind myself of just how crafty people can be, just for the sake of clout. Right? So, you got to be careful, man. Because, let me tell you, it ain't nothing like sitting in jail, waiting to go to court, and you don't know what the outcome is going to be. And especially when you in there and you know that you could have like did something slightly different to avoid being in there. And then now you in there and you like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have did this, or I wish I wouldn't have did that. If I didn't do this, if I didn't do that, if I didn't say this, if I didn't say that, I wouldn't even be sitting here. That's a terrible feeling. And it's a lot of people doing a lot of years, and things that they did in podcast interviews and said in podcast interviews was used as evidence. So you gotta be careful, man. Michael Weston, as always, good looking with the $2 holla. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing on up. Hydrate my game one last time before we get up out of here. If you ain't wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now. Hit that like button before we go. Yeah, man, put some of this good old love in my body. But as always, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and tapping in with a pimp. I appreciate the shares, the comments, the questions, the jokes, the feedback, the input, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? I appreciate those of y'all who thought so highly of my hairline that you believed that it was painted on. You dig? I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you subscribing and hitting the bell when you subscribe. I appreciate the super chats, the cash apps, the PayPals. I appreciate your support in every which way that you come with it. Y'all already know who it is and what it is. Freeze is it. If you're out in traffic moving around, please do so in a safe fashion. And of course, as always, long live the incomparable Sinful to P. We out. Oh, man. You hit me right before we go. You hit me on the way out the door. Palm, good looking with the $5 holla. Blessings to the game. Dupee's campaign on dating apps. Also, Freeze, check your DM, bro. Palm trying to turn around to stay healthy and thrive. Before we get up out of here real quick, P's do campaign on dating apps, man. P's campaign everywhere you could think of, man. You'll be surprised. But I'm not a big dating app campaigner. I'm not just a big dating app person, period. That ain't really my thing. But yeah, you do have P's that campaign on dating apps, that knock on dating apps, and are successful from dating apps. It does go down, you dig? But once again, man, I appreciate y'all, and we out.